Please welcome Arpita Aneja. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for this beautiful film.
Thanks for having me.
How did you meet Laurel?
So I met Laurel through a reporter at work named Lily Rothman, who you see in the film. And she met him through her then fiance, now husband. And he met Laurel on the train, as Laurel tends to meet a lot of people. So it was really kind of like, that was kind of part of our reasoning for the whole story was, Lily's husband met Laurel, in this way, and they kept in touch, and he does that with so many people, and it's just so remarkable. I think that's the most remarkable thing that he does is form these connections with people.
He seems to be a real magnet for people. And
yeah, it's something that I'm like really jealous of, actually.
Where is Laurel now? What's happened since the film?
Laurel moved to San Francisco because he wanted to go to school there, and he set up a nonprofit for homeless youth called A Dignified Home. It's just starting out, so that's his new project, I guess. And
wonderful. And his parents, family, where are they?
His family's in Staten Island, as far as I know, and they've been living there.
Great. I wanted to ask just about a technical question as far as the way you told the story through those the drawings, almost at times animation. Tell me about that process and how that came about.
So that was honestly just because I wanted to share these incredible stories, but it's hard to do that in retrospect when the thing has already happened. I guess we didn't get a lot of Laurel's story because when we met him, he had been here for a while and had already come to the United States. But I think there's something in telling the story of someone who's been here. We had a lot of refugee stories, and there's a lot of stories of people crossing the sea and trying to find a place to live. And I think those stories are so important, but there's also stories of people who come and they get asylum, but then there's struggles afterwards. So in order to share those stories that we weren't necessarily here for, I used animation, or I hired an animator to cover, those aspects and be able to show it.
My last question is, one of the things I love about this film is that it's not about the disability. This is, I would say, a film that's more about about Laurel specifically, and I love films that that actually, it's talking about its refugee status. There's a lot going on in this film. There's a lot that we could discuss here for hours. That goes, that the disability is a part of who he is, and it's part of the story. But it's not what it's about.
Right. Yeah, and I think if Laurel was, wasn't blind, I would still do the story because I think what he did was amazing, regardless of what his abilities were. I don't think that was, what helped him connect with people. I think he really genuinely was good with people, and that is what helped him, touch so many lives.
And it's an approach that allows, I think, it welcomes in viewers in different ways that allows that we often don't see. Sometimes it's about, the kid who was injured in Syria or wherever and lost a limb or whatever it is. And it makes it about that when this is really, you managed to capture who Laurel was, which I think you did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
So thank you very much.
Yeah.